everyone, I'm Pinkabella and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, then welcome. Today's video is going to be on something super fun. What's in my purse? If you're new here, hi, it's great to meet you. My name's Pinkabella and I'm your internet bestie. I live with IBS and GERD and my channel is about the messy things in my messy life with my messy disabilities, IBS and GERD. So to start, let's talk about my purse choice. This is my favorite purse. It is a 2024 Juicy Couture Pink Princess Daydreamer. I found it at TJ Maxx and you can too. I believe this comes in other colorways. I know at least there's a pink and black one, and I've seen a blue one if I recall correctly, but they are easy to find at TJ Maxx along with similar ones in this set. I looked for it for forever because I was super in love with how cute it is and how retro it is, and I wanted something that was new, not falling apart, because I didn't want to worry about durability or value when I'm out and using my purse. I also have a large collection of Loungefly mini backpacks, so those are really great for when you're on the go and you might not need everything in your bag at once. I like to bring those to class or at the store. I have one that I got at the Sam's Club and bedazzled myself, but I also have ones, I like the ones with the front pocket, which you may not be able to find as much in places like Hot Topic. Those are typically found in amusement parks or box lunch and higher end stores, but I do have some without the front pocket. The front pocket is nice because you can store littler things in there. So yeah, I love this Daydreamer tote just because of how large it is. You can fit everything in there comfortably, and if you need to bring something along with you, you don't have to worry about not having any space. That's the only thing I don't love about my Loungeflies, is that with having a chronic illness, the things that come along with that take up a lot of space. So long gone for me are the days of mini purses. I laugh at those. What are you supposed to put in them? But I can't fit all of the things I may need while I'm on the go on smaller purses. I do have a smaller Juicy Couture bowler bag, but those are only for special occasions when I'm not carrying a lot. Another thing I absolutely adore about this bag is that it has a magnetic closure right here. So right now it is open and you can get in and out of it pretty easily, but it does magnetize closed and it is a pretty solid shut. It takes a decent amount of force to get it open, which is super nice, and you don't have to worry about your things falling out and scattering everywhere. I do know that this purse doesn't do it, but other Juicy Couture Daydreamers, like the vintage ones, and perhaps ones that have like a silk scarf rather than this terry cloth bow that is stitched on, you can cinch them when you pull on the scarf right here. So like this, obviously maybe not the best one to do it with, but you can cinch it shut, which is super great for when you're carrying around a lot of stuff and you don't want to fall out and lose your thing. Now I have some keychains on my purse here. It came with this chain and it had an ID card holder on it, but I took it off because I did not love how large it was. But on it I have some Kura Sushi Factory gachapons that I got at the sushi restaurant. So this one is a California roll and this one is a tonkatsu ramen. I have some more that I need to add on there, but I haven't yet. This is a, I believe it's Tea Turtle bestie keychain. So I have Patrick, obviously, because he's pink. I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob growing up, so I'm not like super the most cultured on SpongeBob and his pop culture phenomena that he has caused in these days. Although I do know that my bestie's favorite is Doodle Bob. But my bestie, as you have seen earlier in this channel, Buki has the cake. That is her. Link in description if you're interested. She has the matching SpongeBob. I got it at a raffle at a college event, and they have magnets in their hands, so when you put them next to each other, they hold hands, which is super cute. Hers are on her keys, mine is on my purse. And lastly, my other keychain that I have is this butterfly padlock, and it's actually not just for decor. Obviously, it doesn't really match because it's not golden, but that doesn't really matter. It unhooks like so, and it is really super helpful when you have a large bag that you don't want to like shove under the table because it's just really large, or you know, in this case this doesn't have a good way to hang it because it's not a crossbody or a backpack. It is just, you kind of just throw it on your arm because it's a tote. This is super helpful for when you go out in restaurants or outside and you're eating at like a picnic table or you've stopped, because this is like super magical science or something. It's grippy and you hook this part on the table and it will stay, and like gravity or like some magical girly pop force will hold it up, and you can hook your bag on it and slide it onto the table, so you don't have to place it on the floor or worry about it getting snatched, because you can put it in front of you, and it is a lifesaver. I bought this when my boyfriend and his family took me to Disney World, because I knew that at Disney World there's not always tables when you eat. Like if you get a snack, it's really common culture to just eat it on top of a trash can. But sometimes when I eat, I do need to take medicine, especially at a theme park where things are fried and maybe not the best for my gut health. So I got that in preparation for Disney World, so I wouldn't have to put my bag on the icky floor. And like, we went during Christmas and there's a lot of people. I believe these are called bag hangers, but I'm not too sure. But if you Google it, I'm sure you can find all sorts. They make a great stocking stuffer. I've bought some for all sorts of people, and they have saved my tail in so many instances. The next obvious thing in my bag is earbuds. Now these are Tozo A1 earbuds, and I have bedazzled the top. This is when I was first learning how to do bedazzling, so I was trying to do gradient and kind of failed miserably because I only had 2 different colors of pink, but I do not hate it. I like how shiny they are, and it makes it really easy for them to be found because these are so teeny tiny. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am absolutely not an Apple user. Everything for me is Windows and Android all the way. I do have a MacBook, but that is just so I can have something that's easier to carry around because my gaming laptop is super heavy. But yes, I do not do AirPods. I do not do any of that. And I love the brand Tozo. They were some of my first Bluetooth earbuds when that first started becoming a thing, and they will last for years. I recently upgraded to the A10 because the other ones that I had since I was literally in middle school started getting low battery life, but they still work. Like, I can still use them. So great brand. You can find them on Amazon, and I cannot recommend them enough. Another super common thing to have in my bag is I have some gum. Now this is more for my boyfriend than me. I only really chew gum when I know I have coffee breath and I haven't been able to like go and do something about it. So I have these Icebreakers ice cubes. These are pina colada flavored. I got them at the Ollie's because these are like super expensive. Tell me why chewing gum is so expensive and you literally don't even eat it. You just like chew on it. So why is it so expensive? But yes, I get my gum either at Sam's Club or Ollie's because we don't have a Costco here. But it's very cheap to get these typically at the register at your Ollie's, and they always have fun flavors. Like, I love a fun flavor. This one, like I said, is pina colada. It's mostly empty. Ben prefers minty gum, but for me, I love a good fruit flavor. I love the bubble mint. Ugh, a pink gum, obviously. I mean, Pinkabella, I love pink, but I love a bubble mint. I love a strawberry. Ooh, those wild strawberry TikToks. Whoever come up with those, I love you. Whoever come up with wild strawberry TikToks. As well as I love the tropical gums. So if I do have a gum, it is not normally a mint gum. It's always something a little fun, which can be polarizing when someone's like, hey, can I have a piece of gum? And I'm like, yeah, it's pina colada. And they're like, I didn't even know that was a gum. But I think it brings a lot of joy into what is otherwise something that you might not consider. Another purse essential for me is I always have lotion. So this is Bath & Body Works Champagne Toast. This was a gift, so I cannot ever justify. Oh my gosh, I know this is like a couple years old, so it's probably more expensive, but this was $8.95. I can never justify spending that much on Bath & Body Works. I love Bath & Body Works, don't get me wrong, but I only shop during like the semi-annual sale where everything's like super discounted, because what do you mean a body spray is $18? Like, my strawberry pound cake that I have that has lasted me throughout all of college is like $20. Why? It's not even perfume. Like, it's like you spray it and then it's gone. Like, it doesn't last. I actually do really love this small business I found on Instagram. It's alcohol free hair body perfume. It lasts all day. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, it doesn't dry out or anything. I love it. So yeah, lotion is always an essential. And speaking of that, in here, this is I call it my medication bag. It is basically just a little pencil bag. This one has pink ribbons on it, which is really cute, but it's less cute because I like spilled coffee on it, so it's got stains all over it because it's like, yeah, look, here's a bunch of coffee stains. It doesn't get washed very much. But in this bag, I'm not going to show you, but I have these tissues. I get these at Miniso. These are Disney Ufuffy. I don't know how to say this. I just picked out the ones because they love when you can get tissues and they have like patterns on them. So cute. So when I go to Miniso, I like to try and find ones that have the prints on them, but I like this specific size because they're not super big. When you have a lot of things in your purse like I do, it can be really helpful to get like smaller versions of things that you have very often. I love, as you guys can see, I love the little green men from Toy Story, and I have been looking everywhere for little green men tissues like these. But another thing that I like to get at Miniso in that same vein, that this is super helpful for IBS because the girls who know. I get these flushable mini wipes, and these do come in Sanrio characters. I have both Kuromi and My Melody. These are scented, which I like. Girls maybe don't do the scented, but they do come in other versions too. I get these. They have 8 wipes in a pack. So this is my Melody one. I think this is rose scented, but I like to get these as like a backup in case of emergency, which has saved literally my rear so many times. So yes, I love these. These are a must get. You can get them in a pack of like 8 for like, I think these were $7. And I love them. They have saved me so much time and effort, and just they're great to keep on you. You can also get them at stores like, this was from Miss A, that store, and I didn't love it as much because as you can see, it doesn't shut very well, but they also have like mini wet wipes in them, so like it opens, and then on the inside there was 30 mini wet wipes in here. It was obviously, it's Miss A, so it was like $1.25 or $1 and change. And I found it near the register, so your Miss A might have these too. I cannot express to you how much having wet wipes in your purse is when you have IBS. I used to carry around a whole pack, which like took up so much space, but since I have gone to Miniso and Miss A, when I have those near me, I will get the little ones, and they're so handy. Another thing that has been super duper handy is, and I keep it in my maracas, is these hand sanitizer sprays, because they are like flat and you can slide them in places. Like you don't have to, like I keep them in, there's like little built-in liner pockets in this purse, and I slide one in there, and you can spray other things. This is from, girl, you would never catch me spending $20 on a hand sanitizer. I am too frugal for that. Like the Touchland ones. Oh, but the Hello Kitty collab is so freaking cute. But yes, I get these at Five Below. My Five Below specifically has a like huge section of these. There's so many different flavors. Don't eat these. I believe this was around $3, which was super handy because they last a decent long time. The only complaint I have about these is that you have to spray like a lot in order for it to actually like hand sanitize. So that's not great, but I do think these are super handy, and they save a lot of space and a lot of time, and are just a good idea to have. It's always a good idea to have hand sanitizer because some people are nasty. The last things that I keep in this maraca bag is this. This is my winter must-have. This is the e.l.f. lip exfoliator in strawberry. I always get strawberry, obviously, because it's pink, and I love pink. But there are other flavors. I think this year they came out with orange and mint popcorn. Not like mint popcorn. Oh my gosh, that'd be gross. Mint and popcorn. Get them at Ulta. I don't know where else you can get them. I've only seen them on Amazon and Ulta, but I'm from a small town, so I don't know. It could be somewhere else. But this is essentially lip scrub in a tube. So there's a decent amount in there. And this, I get so chapped lips when the winter weather starts to come. It gets dry, and then they're flaky and gross. But these save me so much time and like bloody. Like I don't get any of that. So it's literally just compressed lip scrub, and on the go, it's super helpful. And then This is the legendary combo, okay? Legendary combo, okay? Elf lip exfoliator and then Dove 48-hour moisturizer. So this is from, you can get this at Dollar Tree in these little hockey puck shaped containers. I get the 48-hour, but the 24-hour does exist as well, and it's pink. Unfortunately, the pink one is not the one that I use. But yes, I open it like this. The label has come off because I open it like this. But yes, I get these at Dollar Tree. They're usually in the hair accessory, like near the shampoo and hair accessories and socks and stuff. But you open it like this, and then this one has been very heavily used. But I use this on my lips when they get dry because they are like immediately rejuvenated. It's so good. Some of the last things in my bag is I always have a claw clip on me. This is a Juicy Couture one. Obviously, I love Juicy Couture. I got this in a 3-pack at TJ Maxx, and it comes with a blue one and a black one. This is a really good size for me because the small ones only can hold like the top layer of my hair. My hair's really thick. I also have one of these foldable brushes in my bag and a mirror. Hello. Oh, hello there. It's just, you know, when your hair gets messy, it's always handy to have. I have a couple of these. I have this one, which is probably my better one. I have one that I got at Five Below that is shaped like lips, and you can pull it apart, and it's like one of the Tangle Teaser brand ones. And then I also have one that I got from a Monster High doll playset. I have the Draculaura Caboodle, and in that came like a little pocket comb and compact, and I have used that before. But this is the one that I have in here right now because it's windy right now, so I need some extra strength. And I always, oh, this was an impulse buy at the Buc-ee's. This is Buc-ee's Poopery. It literally says from the makers of Poopery on the back of it. It's beaver nuggets scented. So this is the travel kind. I did not know that they made these, but it's very similar to this hand sanitizer. Obviously it's smaller and more flush, but this is really great because listen, to my girls with IBS, you get it. You get it. It came from Dollar Tree, and I got it in June because that's when they do all their wedding season stuff. It is a wedding emergency kit, is what it was labeled as. It pops open, and it has some hair ties, because my girls with long hair know. It has some nail clippers. It has a comb, so I have 2 combs, a brush and a comb. And listen, sometimes you need both. And a nail file, which has been really great because when you break a nail. Last thing in my purse is this pouch. This pouch came off of one of my purses that I was gifted. I think it was from Sam's Club, but they're not Loungeflies, but they're that same shape. And so they come with like a matching pouch. Inside here is oh my gosh, just exploded all over the place. This is a blotting paper compact, so it has this mirror in it and this pad, and it has a sticky piece on it. It has a sticky, okay, well, it's not doing the thing right now. It's giving me attitude, but it, you know, is for getting grease off your face, which can be really helpful when you go out and eat like fast food or burgers or anything like that, or on like sweaty hot days. Those are really great. I have an EOS lip balm. This is the strawberry shortcake flavor. I get these in bulk at Sam's around the holidays, so I don't have to worry about them getting lost and stuff, but these are really helpful and really great. They're not super greasy and they're flavored, but they don't like burn, like they don't have menthol in them, so I love them. And then last thing I have is this beautiful gift from my roommate Elena, who I cherish very much, and she gave me this when I was sick. It was a pack of these mini lip glosses that are Hello Kitty Halloween. So this one is mixed berry and it has a little black cat on it, but she gave me these as they came in a big set. She gave me these as a gift when I was feeling really sick and I had an ear infection, so I like to use them just because they bring a little bit of sparkle into my day, and they smell amazing. They really do. So yeah, that's what I keep in my purse as a woman with IBS and GERD. If you liked this content, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment telling me what you want to see more of. And that'll be it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.